A bold move by a federal judge has sparked controversy and ignited a debate over the limits of presidential power. In a surprising turn of events, Judge Karin Immergut has temporarily blocked President Trump's plan to deploy the Oregon National Guard to Portland, Oregon. This decision has sent shockwaves through the political landscape, leaving many questioning the legality and necessity of such a move. But here's where it gets controversial. The judge ruled that the protests in Portland, while not condoning any violence, were not severe enough to warrant the deployment of federal troops. She argued that the situation did not meet the high bar required to justify such an action without the approval of the state's governor. In her decision, Judge Immergut, nominated by Trump himself, wrote, "These incidents are inexcusable, but they are nowhere near the type of incidents that cannot be handled by regular law enforcement force." She further emphasized the importance of maintaining a clear separation between civil and military rule, stating that this is a nation of constitutional law, not martial law. And this is the part most people miss. The judge highlighted the potential blurring of lines between civil and military federal power, which could have far-reaching consequences for the nation. She argued that Trump's determination to send troops to Portland was simply untethered to the facts and likely exceeded his authority under the Constitution. The decision covers 200 soldiers who had been training on Oregon's coast, ready for deployment. However, the Trump administration is expected to appeal, as they did in a similar case involving Los Angeles. This time, though, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals will have the final say. Oregon officials, including Governor Tina Kotek and Attorney General Dan Rayfield, celebrated the judge's decision. Rayfield described it as a wake-up call for the president, emphasizing that no president is allowed to make up facts or rely on social media trolling when deploying the military in American cities. Portland Mayor Keith Wilson echoed these sentiments, stating that local authorities are capable of maintaining peace and that the presence of federal troops is unnecessary. This case raises critical questions about the balance of power between the federal government and the states, the role of the military in domestic law enforcement, and the importance of judicial oversight. As Judge Immergut wrote, "Whether we choose to follow what the Constitution mandates with respect to these three relationships goes to the heart of what it means to live under the rule of law in the United States." So what do you think? Is this a necessary step to maintain order, or an overreach of presidential power? The floor is open for discussion. Feel free to share your thoughts and engage in a respectful debate in the comments below.